could not get pregnant. I do not know the specifics.
Okay.
Trying for years. She had multiple miscarriages, and she kept watching all of her sister wives getting pregnant.
She had miscarriages?
She had miscarriages. So my mom and Robin both offered to carry children for Meri. They realized it wasn't necessarily Mary's eggs. It was Mary's body.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Tough Topic. My name is Brittany. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. And last night, Cody and Christine's daughter Mykelti held a watch party for the Look Back Part 1, where the cast sits down on the couch with production. They get their tablets and they watch old episodes and share their thoughts. Now, us as viewers, we've already seen the look backs and talk backs, but in the past, obviously, Gwen and Mykelti, they would do reaction videos to the recent episodes. But now that the season has wrapped, Mykelti is now putting in effort to keep her Patreon relevant to current events by sharing her thoughts on how her parents responded to the lookbacks and talkbacks. But like I always say in regards to Mykelti, she always seems to accidentally spill some Sister Wives tea, but it may be that she just doesn't even realize that it slipped out or wrong. But including the details about another woman's body is just insane to me. And not just any woman, we're talking about someone that you have chosen to not have a part of your life and have talked trash about and made it clear to the world that she is not a safe person. After they watch a scene in the look back with the OG kids getting together, it was a part in there where Tony was a little bit confused, and she did say, "I'll tell you about it during commercial." A commenter also shared about the age gaps, and they were discussing the dynamic of the relationships. So when she actually circles back to some confusion Tony had about the part with Meri and why she didn't have more kids, Mykelti proceeds to share with him that Meri could not get pregnant. That part is all public. Meri has shared her struggles on TV. That was not private information at all. No harm done. Then she actually continues and says to Tony that Meri had multiple miscarriages, and Tony was like, 8 miscarriages? And she then goes on to say, well, I don't know. If she did, I wouldn't say that because that is a private matter. She said she wouldn't say it on live. But girl, you already said that she's had multiple miscarriages. And then she went as far as saying that Meri would try, and then each month her period would come. Her tests would be negative, and she says it was very disheartening. So Mykelti also says that it broke her dad's heart watching one of the women that he may or may not have loved go through this. What? I mean, why would she even say that? Now, keep in mind, there's no hate in her tone. She even says that no matter how she feels about Meri, she deserves to have another child. So now she's deserving of more children, but you had such a traumatic experience with her. Make it make sense. So after she says that she's not going to spill on anything private, she then proceeds to tell Tony on live that Christine and Robin offered to carry a baby for Meri. So that's a new one for me. The show only really highlights Robin offering to be a surrogate for Meri, not Christine. I don't know if you guys knew that. If you did, please comment below which episode it was or book that they put that out. I know that's not supposed to be shared because if it was, the whole entire segment would be surrounding that. She proceeds to say that it wasn't Meri's eggs, it was her body. I mean, I get that Meri's been open about having a miscarriage, but not into much detail on anything relating to her infertility or why she can't get pregnant.
We had an appointment at the doctor to hear the heartbeat. And, you know, I was at about 10 weeks and we went in and they couldn't hear the heartbeat.
So I definitely know that Meri would be furious with this being told on live because it's not Mykelti's story to tell. Don't you all remember in the Tell All season 18, part 2, when Christine shared the whole ring story about how Cody melted down the gold from the ring that Meri got him? And Meri was so furious and says that that wasn't Christine's story to tell. I mean, this is the same thing. If not, it's worse. I mean, I'm sure Meri would flip out knowing that this information about her body is shared to everyone, considering how mad she was over a ring. Mykelti and Tony says that it would have been great to see Meri have another child because she would be a lot happier and a lot nicer. Wow. You know, I'm not an expert on analyzing body language or passive aggressive attacks, but I don't feel like any of this information being shared came from a good place. And this is about 5+ minutes just on Meri alone. I mean, yes, I get it. It's Mykelti's channel. It's her Patreon. She's free to talk about whatever. But there has to be some boundaries put in place. I mean, Meri better hurry up and write that book before Christina Mykelti tells all of Meri's secrets. I mean, Meri may even have to get something like an NDA because, I don't know, they know a lot. This isn't even half of it, as I do have a part 2 coming about everything that was said in this Patreon. You don't want to miss this, so be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out. Bye for now.